Well, here we are for the 2018 WR250F review, and with me is special guest reporter Shane Watts. He's won a GNCC, a World Championship Enduro, and he's also won the 6-day as well. There's nothing that you haven't won, mate. Great to have you on board.
Stop it, you're gonna make me blush.
Mate, we've got the 2018 WR250F. There are a few changes about this bike. Let me tell you what's changed from last year to this year. It's got an all-new engine with a new cylinder head with more gas flow, higher lift cams, and a whole lot more. This increases the mid to top end and gives you around 15% more horsepower. The chassis is all new with a wider swing arm pivot, and it has new front engine mounts. It comes standard now with a 270mm front end disc brake, and you also get an off-road kit with it, which has a lightweight headlight, bark busters, and a whole heap of other goodies. Well, as you can see, we've just come in from riding the bike. Shane, what do you think about it, mate?
Actually, I'm very pleasantly surprised on how powerful the engine is. Actually, I've ridden some 250Fs in the past, and this one blew my mind, actually, how much it rips, especially in stock standard off-road version. Yeah, it went hard.
I come down from a 350 to a 250, and I was really worried. I thought, oh, I don't know if I'm going to really miss that power, but this has got great power. I find it's mid to high end, it's really good. Right down low, it's still got a little bit of a gap, don't you think?
Well, you're carrying a bit of mud on your belly, but yeah, I've dropped some lately, so you maybe need to drop some weight. But no, the thing was, I found it really good off the bottom as well. Probably the thing I found the best was the suspension package. It was really good, just the way I like it, nice and soft and supple, soaked up all the little trail junk. But then we had that jump over there that I was hitting, and I was waiting for the big ka-kunk when I landed. Smooth on the landing. I was very impressed by that.
I found this bike too, how much fun it was to be able to ride it around in the tight stuff out there. As I said, at the Stockman's, it was up in bigger hills, and it did very well up the hills. And how good this turns and how much fun it is to turn. You can almost bounce it around turning it, can't you?
Yeah, I think that's the suspension package does a lot with that. It's really planted on the trail, and you can do what you want when you want. That's a great attribute to the bike.
If you did have this bike, would there be something that you would change on it? And bearing in mind, Shane's a little bit different to the rest of us, especially me. I like bling. I like to have my bike looking $1 million. You are very much a stock person, aren't you?
What's the easiest thing to change on a bike to get it better? The rider.
Yeah, well.
So put some money into more petrol to just go riding with your mates. That's the other thing I really liked about the bike was the intake noise. And it's like, oh, this thing sounds badass. So it's like, that just makes the bike feel even better. The sucking sound there is like, oh, that's so good. I want that. You just want to twist it on even harder.
It's quite easy to do the air filters on these bikes as well. It's 3 clips, lift it up and away you go. So a very simple system that they got for the air filter.
And it's high and dry as well for those river crossings. So that's a great benefit out of that.
Very good point, actually. I didn't think of that at all, but...
that's why I'm here, Belly. A lot of riders will be a lot better off on this bike and a lot easier to manhandle it and ride the bike more to its potential instead of getting ridden by the 450. Yeah, a lot of people should not overlook this bike and maybe really consider on purchasing this bike or another 250F, whatever it may be. You're not going to be disappointed by a lack of power.
That's it for the 250F review. We both give it a good thumbs up, don't you reckon?
2 thumbs up, actually. Yep, double thumbs up.
It is a good machine. Get out and have a look at it, and if you can, they do have test days. Check out Yamaha and try and get a ride on one of these. You'll be really surprised.
For all your insurance needs, visit swaninsurance.com.au.